Why connects to Twitch quicker? I assume because it's better optimized for it. Come on, YouTube. Catch up. Either that or, Restream is still struggling massively with YouTube. Could be either. They're both equally likely. I assume because it's better optimized. Yeah, it sounds good on there too. Nice! Cool. Cool. I should probably launch the game and make sure that's all working and stuff. How's it going, everyone? Shira's been telling me that she's had a good day. How's everyone else? Sorry, the game's a bit loud. Hello, Amber. So it turns out I'm really doing well with the targets for affiliate status. As long as I can keep the average. It turns out it's an average, not a minimum. An average of 3 viewers. And I think the average is currently at about 7. So I mean, I'm still not working with great numbers. But considering I've barely streamed for the last year, I reckon I can get that number up. Given a bit of regularity. That was regularity. It sounded a bit like irregularity. So, how are we looking? Are we ready to get started? Yep, that's done the tweet. I better go offline on... What's it called? The Discord. That was it. Okay. So remember, if you have a Twitch, please go and watch this on Twitch because of hashtag Path to Affiliate. And as a special incentive, not for this stream, for later. Once I have become a Twitch affiliate, I will be doing the There and Back Again Jalopy stream. I give you my word, it will be one of the first few I do after becoming affiliate. I'm going to say one of the first 5. Probably one of the first 3, but I can't guarantee that. But one of the first 5 after I become affiliate will be There and Back Again, a Jalopy tale with Gar1. So, let's get started then. It hasn't picked up the game footage yet. Now it has picked up the game footage. Hey, Jason. That's okay, Shira. It's more if you have a Twitch. If you happen to have a Twitch and you're happy to watch on either, I request you go watch on Twitch. That's all it is. So, hey, Colinium. Hello and welcome back to Gar1onriva versus Fishing Barents Sea. This is part 2. I already did a part 1 where I got started on my new boat, the Lufty. Should we just continue and we'll so on. Oh, fast travelling uses more fuel. That's, I suppose, a reason not to do it. And I actually have something a bit special for this stream. I finally got it sorted. And... Hello. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I'm just dragging around the bloody gaming thing. I need to click on that one. And I'll just make myself a little bit smaller. How's that? Hey, Ellie. That's okay. But yes, hi. I welcome to Kuvak. Fucking hell, I was going to say Korvac. Kuvak, welcome to Kuvak. This is the first stream with Facecam since the new place. So, Amy's wearing the trilby. It seems sort of end of wintry weather. Yeah, the room is set up for this, so I felt I should get started doing it. And I thought, well, I could put it off to next time. It's like, no, I'll do it with this one. It's very nice of you to say, Jason. The lighting isn't amazing in here. There's just... So I stared directly at it. There's one light there. and the window there. And it was a little bit dim with the window. Anyway, I thought I'd have this. But yes, at some point when I can afford it, I'd like to get different lighting with like those what are they called? Like a row of spotlights. You know, where it's like 4 lights on a row, like over here, but also over my painting desk, which is like there. And then like spotlights on the 2 back alcoves, and maybe on that picture, which you can't really see because the light is reflecting right off it. But that is that's my limited edition lithograph. Well, I don't think it's limited edition. It's hang on. It's a numbered one. That's the word. Probably going to be a terrible picture. Wow, that is an awful picture. I'm not sure you can even read that. I'm not sure I can actually read what those numbers are. But anyway, I don't know why I'm making such a big deal of that. I just really like that I have a numbered lithograph of Dishonored. I thought about getting the one for Dishonored 2 as well, but it just didn't look as good. Hey Max. Anyway, time to get on with the game. That's enough showing off. But yes, hopefully that's a good place for my face. I can move that around if need be. What was I doing? Oh yes, I was going to bring in the long line, which is right there. So, oh hey Anselm, haven't seen you for a while. Thank you very much, Jason. This room took a lot of fucking work to get it into a state that I'd be very happy to show on stream. Mostly in the alcoves. They were a bitch to do. But that wall's soundproofed, so that, to be honest, that's part of why it is. Because of the soundproofing, like, it was very hard to mount the shelves. I won't go to... It's really boring. It's really boring stuff. But yes, I appreciate the compliment, because my dad, my granddad and I worked really hard. Stop on this room, among other rooms in the house. Bit out of practice. Of course I remember you, Anselm. Slowly getting back to it. So, okay looks like it adds nothing. Perfect adds 5, good adds 3%. Ooh. So I think what I will do is gut each catch straight after I get it, rather than do them all in one, because if I do them all in one, that means I have to do them right, and Uncle, you're drifting again. I have to do them right all in one, otherwise I get a really poor quality catch, whereas I'm still not confident enough, so I think I'd rather do them, like, do it 4 times, and then minimise my chance of really fucking up my entire haul, you know? Oh shit, sorry. Because it's gone underwater. I can't fucking... gone under the boat, sorry, I can't see. Right, two more after this one. Number 13. Gotcha. I assume this is a bug. You shouldn't be drifting this fucking much when you're hooking them. Redfish, yep, they're good value. So, gut the fish. Look away if you're squeamish. I'm going to gut your little fishy. 4 stars, nice. I'm going to gut your little fishy. 3.5, not too bad. I'm going to gut your little fishy. 3 3/4. Alright, next is you. Because I like gutting fish. No, actually I don't. It's very unpleasant. Oh look, I can keep track of my fuel in the bottom right. I didn't notice that before. And it is right there. So how is everyone doing? Jason, Anselm, Amber, Max, Ellie. I'm not singling out Shira as by not asking. We were having a chat before the stream began. You said you wanted to talk about usernames. I did, thank you. And Collidium, sorry, I forgot. I did sort of forget you were there, Collidium, but that's fine. I apologise. It's not fine. Anyway, what is this? Oh. Cool. Can I look at that when I'm not speeding in a ship towards a long line? Yes, usernames. I find people's usernames fascinating. I was reading a news article. I think this was like last year or before or something. And it was about YouTube, or it was about like a YouTubing scandal. I should have oh no, I can't reset the long line, can I? It was like a YouTubing scandal or something, and it said it was like I don't remember the names. I'm going to come up with fake names for them, partially to protect the probably not innocent, but also because I can't remember their names. It was like Johnny Stardom, not to be confused with Johnny Starfield, and the entire article was full of not to be confused with, because so many people have such similar sounding usernames. Like Hero of Time, not to be confused with Time Lord, or so on. And that was the entire article about this like YouTubing scandal. I don't remember what the scandal was. It was like a minor one. It wasn't one of the big ones like PewDiePie is anti-Semitic or anything like that. It was, But yes, I find usernames fascinating. Like, I know some people with some really odd usernames. So I want to know where yours came from. So I suppose, in fairness, I'll tell you about mine. I've talked about it several times before. It's basically central to my channel where mine comes from, but I'll share it one more time just so that everyone here is on the same page. My real name is Gar1, and that comes from a series of books called The Belgariad and the Malorian, which are 2 series of 5 books by an art... Oh shit, that was a terrible cut. I mean, not much worse. By an American author called David Eddings. In that, the protagonist is called Gar1 and has a son called Gar1. That's where my name comes from, and Gar1 is from the kingdom of Riva. So Gar1, replacing the one with an I, and then Riva, are from the Belgariad and the Malorian. So that's where I got that from, and originally the reason there's a 1 in it instead of an I is because I originally used it as a password something like 12 years ago. Before you get any ideas, I've not used it as a password for at least 10 years. And then when I did have a YouTube channel before this one, which went by Chthonian3000, which was the username I most used, so my Steam is technically Chthonian3000, because that's the username I was using when I made my Steam. And then when I thought, right, I want to try gaming YouTubing, whereas before I did like lyrics videos for songs I liked. And one of them actually got quite a few views. I don't know if it's still up. I honestly have not checked in a long time. Hey Pi, hey Luca. Oh wow, hey Anthony. But that... Oh, slow down. I'm so bad at overshooting this. A little bit further. Come on. And then haul it. Haul it. Come on. Come on. Yes, gotcha. So when I decided to start doing a gaming YouTube channel after recommendations from friends, I came up with the new name Gar1. No, it was before that. It was when I got my Minecraft account. I was given a Minecraft account for my birthday by a friend from school. Tess Sponge, he's been in a few things. Not for a while, but he was in one of the Riva for charities, I think. I needed to come up with a username for my Minecraft, so I came up with Gar1onriva because it was a cool password that I had. I kept the 1 in because I don't know, but that's why I got that. Then when I started doing Minecraft videos on my YouTube channel, my brand new gaming YouTube channel, I kept the name Gar1onriva because I like the letter G. It's my favourite letter, and I really like the Belgariad. They are my favourite books, and that is where my name came from. Tuapio is a whole different story, which I can come to later on if you're at all interested, but to stop myself from getting distracted during the story, I've barely been reading the chat. Oh, that was a big haul. Oh, was this my long line? No, it couldn't have been my longer line. No, I didn't have a longer line. I thought about getting a longer line and chose not to. But yes, Jason's annoyed from coding. Nathan is from my favourite classic, Nathan the Wise by Lessing. Shira is just a name I like. It means song. Huh. Shira is quite a cool name. It always makes me think of Shiva. But, sorry, I've been saying it wrong again, isn't it? It's Shira, isn't it? Not Shira. Oh, that was a bad cut. Sorry, I remember you mentioning I was saying it wrong like a year and a half ago, and I still get it wrong. Oh, hey, Alex. Colinium looked up one video, 25k views. Yeah, that'll be. I think I deleted all the other videos, but I kept that one up because it had a lot of views, and that was I Stand Alone lyrics video. I Stand Alone by Godsmack, which was at the time my favourite song. Ellie says mine is just my name with some numbers, but I'm starting to switch my username to Lizardist Bethany because of a joke on my name. Lizardist Bethany. What's the joke, if I may ask? How does that relate to Ellie? The Max in my username is my first name, and I didn't know what else to put in my name, so my dad suggested Box. This is Max Box speaking. Because there's a restaurant here in Sweden called Max. Oh, hang on, let me just line up and slow down and drift, and then haul gear. Sorry, I'll continue straight after this. I need to pay attention when I'm... This is like the one part of the job where I need to pay attention. I need to sneeze as well. And that's not good. You can't sneeze. Excuse me. Ah. Sorry, I should have looked further away from the mic. I apologise if that was too loud. Ah. But I should make a fuckload of money. I can't believe I got like 43 red fish in one haul. Normally I only get like 20. Random question, do you have a favourite dinosaur? I do, I guess. It's going to sound really stereotypical, the T-Rex. I don't know that many dinosaurs. Although, I also really like the plesiosaur. And now, as soon as I just came up with a pun, I really kind of want a cuddly plesiosaur that I will call plushiosaur. But I don't have one of them. Has it actually changed the look of my hook after I upgraded it? It probably has, I just didn't notice. Sorry, here in Sweden there's a restaurant in Sweden called Max, and they serve something called a Max box, so I chose that and added 03 because I was born in 03. It's weird to think that there's someone who's born in 03 who's old enough to watch my stream. I'm still in the mentality that it's like 2010. Right, I'll just gut these fish and then head back. I didn't even see how many I got in that haul. I wasn't looking. Oh, these are some decent guts. Nice. Okay. So, I better head back to there. And then to there. Numbers are C001. Corlinium is a fictional min. Oh yes, Corlinium did recently tell me about the origin of his. Fairly sure Corlinium's male. Apologies if I'm mistaken. But yes, you did recently tell me about that. Elizabeth is short. Sorry, Ellie is short for Elizabeth, and the joke, my friends, was the Lizardist Bethesda. And I don't want to put Bethesda in my username. I can understand that. People would assume you are a massive fan of the games company. Dock and sell everything. 19 grand. Okay, I was expecting more than that. So I got a certification for Junior Boat 2, I think. Unlock date. Yeah, so I've had my amateur certificate for the tiny fishing vessel for a week, and now I've got the junior certificate for the Boat 2, which is... feels like they should have... I don't know, that doesn't seem right. But I've unlocked another boat. Am I drifting? No, I'm docking. Okay, first of all, fish market. Long lines. Let's bait. Is it still the red one? Yeah, redfish is still my best bet. I'm probably going to hit my quota soon though, so I've got to be worried about that. How much money do I have? I've got 26 grand. I don't really have much to play with. Dock, I'll refill my fuel. Yeah, I've still got 26 grand. How much do I need? I need 180, fuck me. Okay, I should... next time I'm back, I will upgrade my long lines. Because that's how you make more money. You need longer long lines. And just get out of the poi pool. And then hit this. So, I need redfish. Okay, yep, there are my 4 fishing spots. Yup we go. The Jason Shard thing was one I created because I was self-conscious about my actual name, which has since died off. I assumed the self-consciousness rather than the name. Why am I not moving? Something is blocking me. You bastard. No? You're not going to move? You're going to make Lufty go round you. Here's me, an old German guy boat, and you're making me go around you. You dicks. Carry on. For the most part, my username is Sam's and Numbers because Sam is part of my first name and Za is the South African web code. Also, side note, it's a ship name people had for me and my best friend. Ah. Is that a thing, you and your best friend? Amber Ender... You don't have to answer that, Jason. Amber Enderqueen. I chose my username for Minecraft originally too, but it's since adapted into something more. That and my real name is Amber, and I really like it for many reasons. Amber is a pretty name. I did used to know someone called Amber in real life. I was about to say I'd never known anyone, but no, that I did years ago. Went to school with someone called Amber. Weren't really friends or anything, but you know. Who else is there? Gaming Master Anthony. My username is pretty straightforward. I started this as a channel for Club Penguin. Right, just dip through there and up that. Because I did a lot of Club Penguin videos, then I got older and changed it to Gaming Master Anthony. I assume your real name is Anthony, or is that just you're just a fan of the name? Collinium has also used Iridium as a username, which is also a fictional mineral from Fighting Fantasy books. Pi Kappa, P and K are 2 of my least favourite letters. Least favourite? Put in Greek and I'm Pi Kappa. Do you mean most favourite? Right, I'll go right to the edge over here. I forgot I'm on webcam. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot you can see me right now. I hope I haven't been doing anything embarrassing. I'm just so used to not having anyone watching me. Really threw me just then. P and K are two of my least favourite letters, says Pi Kappa PK. Why would you have your least favourite letters in your name? I have my most favourite ones, you know? Right. Is there anywhere else I can go? No, I think I need a better ship to travel over these lands. So I guess we'll go back here and stock up on fuel again. Oh, I'm going to have to bloody remove that waypoint and go round... Oh no, they've gone now. I was going to say go round the bastards who parked there. My former flatmate really liked Europasaurus to the extent it became one of our nicknames for him. I'd never even heard of the Europasaurus. I really kind of want to make a Brexit joke, but at the same time I really don't want to make a Brexit joke. I'm a letter connoisseur. I don't even know what that means, Pi. For years I called you P-Kappa, didn't I? Because I assumed it was a Pokemon thing. Pika. Let's see if I can very quickly fuel up and then disengage. Nice. Quickest... Sorry, my nose is really itchy. Always happens. As soon as I'm on webcam, every time, my nose itches. Anyway. I also have a green screen behind Amy. You can't see it from here. But yes, I've got a green screen that I can put up and have me green screened with me at my lovely giant chair, which is very comfy. That was wonderful irony. We weren't ever a thing, but I've always wondered. Oh, this is Sam and where am I going? How long's it been? 15 hours. By the time I get there, it's probably enough. We can see you. It's the ugliest username I could think of at the time and stuck with it. Why would you do that to yourself, Pi? Just, why would you do that? To yourself, or to anyone, really? It's like when people go for the ugliest character they can on character creation stuff. Like, why would you do that? I mean, admittedly, I've done that once or twice. But I don't know why I did it. My flatmates study paleontology. That makes slightly more sense why they'd heard of the Europasaurus. Oh, aren't you studying something that's vaguely similar to that? We were discussing it last stream. Right, and slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, it's a bit bouncy out here, isn't it? All in. Alright, after this, I'm going to go and... excuse me. I'm going to go and sell these lines and get longer long lines. Double the length, and I should be able to get double the haul and double my revenue. I might not be able to get all of them. I think they're like 10 grand each, so I could probably afford 2 of the longer lines. Although if I do get like 20 grand for this haul, then that will help. That's the binoculars. That will help. With some games you make the ugliest characters you can because it's funny. But the thing is, you're sort of only punishing yourself. I know this, you didn't say it was a punishment, but... Oh, binoculars again. But it's like... Don't you want something that is pleasant to look at as your character? Don't you want people to refer to you as a name that you like? Sorry, I did miss one of the things. And the last one, gotcha. 33, that's a nice haul. Alright, fish gutting time. I am going to have to pay attention to my rotors. Sorry, quotas. Ooh, 2 and a bit, that was a terrible cut. Hopefully on a bigger vessel I'll be able to hire someone to cut it for me. Hey Pisces! Jason says The Sims is a good time to make the ugly characters. And over here. I was having a username identity crisis and was throwing things in the air. Pi Kappa just seemed to work originally as a joke, but I think it sort of suits me, so I kept it. Ah. Usually shorten it to Pi, which is nicer. Well, Pi is very irregular. Sorry, I thwacked the mic. That ruined the moment. Oh yes, I'll mention this while I remember. The Discord linked in the description is the official Gar1onriva Discord. You should totally come hang out on there with us. I go on there basically every night, and a lot of the times during the day as well. And just, oh shit, slow the fuck down, Garen, slow the fuck down. Damn it. I need to not do that. I do that every single fucking time. God damn it, Lufty. I've got it this time. I'm just going to do a drive-by hauling. Don't need to slow down when I can just grab it as I go. Gotcha. 10%, that's not bad. Can I get to 40%? Can I get to 50%? Ooh. Oh, it's looking good. Oh, I might still be able to get to 50%. I need to get 10 perfects to get to 50%. Ooh, alright, I need to perfect the other 5. Wait, no. Perfect 4 more. I need 4 more perfects because goods are still 3%. Come on. All 3 of you need to be perfect. I need 3 perfect redfish. 2 more perfect redfish. Come on. Give me that perfect redfish. Come on. Piss. Okay, well I just need a good or more and I'll still hit 50%, but still. I hit 50%. That was my target. I forgot the goods are 3%, so... Doobie-doobie-doobie-doobie-doob. Oh, nice. 4 stars. Oh, shit. The boat fucking rocked. Yeah, that was a shit one. The boat rocked and it just completely threw off my knife. Right, what am I doing now? I guess I'm going here then here. You just hated your username. That's a shame. I used to use Chthonium because it was actually a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. From GX, there was a... like, Chaz had a Chthonian deck. And although I never used it, I just bloody loved the word. And it was only later on I found it's from H.P. Lovecraft. It's from the Cthulhu mythos. And while I was at university I wrote a story about the Chthonians. And my classmates, well, 1 or 2 of my classmates in particular, just ripped it to shreds. And they were like, what is this story about? And it's like... well, I explained it, and they go, well, why are you writing a story about this? And it's like, oh, back when I was younger, I used to have a username called Chthonian3000. It's like, so you wrote a story to, what, on a username you used to use? And it's like, well, when you say it like that, it sounds really weird. But I don't know why I need to justify why I'm writing a story about this. A story is there. If you find the story entertaining, fantastic. If you don't find it entertaining, sure, okay. Maybe better luck next time, but you don't need to criticize me for writing a story about something I care about. What's wrong with you? On the topic, I did finish the Wandering Combine. I finished Wandering Combine Part 1, and it is available to read for free, 7,600 odd words, and I will link it in the description or in the comments, one or the other. Probably in the comments. What I'll do is after this I will go pause the stream and, well, not pause the stream, but you know. Oh, I only got an okay. I might not hit 100, I might not hit 50. Oh yeah, I hit 50 easily, nice. One of those fish is escaping. Oh, 56, that's a good one. Oh, hey Derwent. Nice of you to drop by. Right, I'm doing it now. While I remember, I'm going to... Nope. I go to Patreon, because I posted it on Patreon. Pause that. Pause that. Just putting it on that, so I can scratch my eye without feeling self-conscious. And... where is it? Here it is, the Wandering Combine. Oh, I can unpin that one now, sorry. Unpin. And the Wandering Combine, this one. And in the comments, so this is going in the comments of the YouTube video. Nope, that's the chat, Garen. The comments are here. Wandering Combine Store Part 1, a D&D story. Okay. Alright. I had to do that while I remembered, otherwise I would forget. So, in the comments of the YouTube video, you might need to refresh to see it, I don't know, is now the story I wrote from my first session of D&D. I've been talking about it a fair bit lately with basically anybody who will listen and some people who won't. And I'm rather proud of it. It's not my best work, but I think it is a very good start for a longer story. So check that out. Check that out. Sorry, I read the word up and said check that up. Check that out, have a read, and I'm gonna update it at least once a month as part of the $15 Patreon reward. Because now I'm starting doing short stories as of this month. So in a day or two I'm going to be doing the... sorry, I'm itchy nose because I'm observed. Always makes me itch my nose. I'm going to start doing the short stories. Sorry, the rewards in a couple of days for this month. Alright, I forgot to gut the previous lot. Shit. I better hope I don't fuck up the gutting. What kind of crap people did you go to uni with? Oh, there were some horrible people. It's what happens when you're in a class of 30. You know, some of them are really good. Some of them go off on a rant for like 10 fucking minutes because you refuse to explain the element of a story that was intended as a prologue. This is another tangent. This is in first year. We were tasked with writing a 500-word prologue for a story, for a longer story. And I wrote a prologue, and in the prologue, the moon was missing, or damaged, or something like that, I can't remember exactly. And there was this one wanker in my class who I did not get along with, a whole other story. But when after I read my thing, he was like, but why is the moon damaged? And it's like, you don't know because it's the prologue. No, but why is it damaged? It doesn't matter why it's damaged for the point of the prologue. Well, it does, because it says it's damaged in the prologue. Well, yes, but it's the prologue. It's supposed to be there as a fucking... I didn't swear, obviously, because it was in the middle of class. But it's supposed to be a bloody prologue. It's supposed to be the hook that makes you want to read more. And he was like, but why is it damaged? Oh, for God's sake. But yes, that's the kind of crap people you go to uni with. Whoop. Nice. Come on, be a good fish. Ah, only 3 stars. It's interesting how you're starting to do some more creative writing just as I'm taking a creative writing class myself. Oh, that's fantastic. Are you enjoying it, Colinium? I thoroughly enjoyed mine. And there. I can't reveal that, Pisces. It would spoil the story. I love writing, but I have a bad case of writer's block for over 2 years. Ooh, that sucks, Anthony. I also had writer's block for ages, and I'm glad I've finally got into doing it properly. With these short stories. That's part of why I really, really wanted to do short stories for a Patreon reward. because I feel I don't use... I both don't have sort of enough reason to write, but also most things I write just go nowhere because there's sort of no... It's like it's doing it instead of doing my job, but if I can do them both at the same time, then that's perfect. Okay, 45 grand. Fish market. Let's have a look at long lines. Oh, they're 20 grand each. Can I sell this? Inventory. Can I sell my long line? I need to look this up. I forgot to go offline on Steam. Alright. Fishing. Barents Sea. Sell long line. No. Okay, that was useless. Oh, there, right there. Never mind. So I want to sell 2 of them, and then I buy. Oh shit, 2 of them. Okay, we are cool. I now have a total of 1,500 instead of 1,000, so I've gained the equivalent of an extra 2 lines. I will also refuel while I'm here, and I need to bait them before I go. Can I check my rotors? Quotas, fucking hell. I keep saying rotor. I don't see anywhere where it says the quotas. I really feel like I should be able to read these. Weather forecast, dock, fish market, wiki, fish, redfish. Best time to catch, August to December every season. That doesn't help. Fishing tools, general. Krill. Okay, can't read my quotas. It's August. Plenty of time to catch lovely red fish. So, tamped bait with krill. Sorry, I'll stop with the accent. Wow, they're expensive to bait. Okie dokie. Okie dokie, let's get floky. Don't know what that means. I love coming up with stories, but I've never taken any kind of writing class, so I don't know how to write a decent story or how you go about writing it. To be honest, I didn't take creative writing in order to learn how to write. I feel I knew how to write, and it was about getting legitimacy to my writing. Alright, this isn't an amazing fishing spot, so I'll just put out a small one. This stream is a writer's club by accident. Any chance I can get to talk about writing, I will take. More or less. Oh, hey, Harry. Ooh, that's changed a bit. Might be running out of quota. Alright, so this might be my last one of redfish. It was to get some legitimacy so that if I did choose to do writing as a career, I could say, hey, I have a degree in this, but also it was to improve. And I did massively improve, I think. But that wasn't... Oh, shit, no, don't. Sure, yeah, let's go there. Right, now it's a longer one, my first 500. Or 50, yeah, 500 hook, 50 meters. I'm currently writing something myself, but being honest is kind of bad. That's okay, Luca. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Luca? Luca is in like Louise, is how I'm pronouncing it. Everything's bad until it's made better. I started uni this year and I met some wonderful people. Okay, one guy pissed me off, but other than that, it was a minority. And I'll be honest, I don't get along very well with writers. I consider most writers to be incredibly arrogant wankers, because that's how they came across on the course. And not all of them are that, and I have cases where I can be a bit precious about my work. But more often than not, people could not take advice or criticism on my course, from what I found. Alright, go back, fuel up. So, that's why I didn't get on with writers very much on my course. I mean, I got on, you know, some of my best friends I know from that. I lived with 3 people from my course, so it's not like I didn't get on with anyone or anything. It's just writers have certain quirks that make them difficult to get on with. Yeah, a lot of them do. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And quickly going to the dock, refuel, and disengage. I see someone's put rotor rip. I'm looking forward to getting to that on the chat. Now I want to write something too, says Shira. You should. Writing is great fun. It's an amazing way to... Oh, sorry, whacked my desk. Which you can see. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm there. It's a great way to let your creativity out. That's why I like RimWorld and AI Dungeon and D&D and stuff. Crusader Kings. They're just great ways to tell stories in different ways. And I cannot say this without sounding arrogant. I feel like I'm always overflowing with imagination, so I need to get it out. And if I'm not writing or painting, I've got to be playing something that lets me play a character, basically. Slow down, drift past, pick it up, drift past, gotcha. Hauling it in. I'm going to be doing my first 50. Oh shit, this has only got 4. Very bad pickings here. I'm probably going to lose money on this. Shit. Oh, this is not a good haul. Eek. I've tried, but I don't have anyone to proofread, so I don't know if it's good. To be honest, even if people do proofread, you don't know if it's good. Yeah, that ran out of stuff during the hooking. So shit, so did the 500. Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna lose money on that. It's like $3,000 to bloody stock one of those. And there it is. Oh no. I might have hit my quota. I really can't tell. Hey Violet. I am quite an obsessive writer as well. But Rotor is coming back. I do honestly want to continue that. I plan on changing the way I'm doing the channel so that I can get down and actually do these fucking things I promised I will do. I want to stick with streaming twice a week, and depending on how that goes, I might replace that day's video with it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still... Oh shit, it's another fucking bad catch. I'm going to lose so much money. I bet I've hit the quota. I bet that's what it is. I've been fishing so much redfish lately. I might need to just like leave it 6 months or something and then come back. Oh, Christ. Oh no, this is so bad. I'm losing so much money. That had better be fucking good. If that long line up there is not really good, I am going to be losing a lot of money. So I normally get about 20 grand per fishing trip. I'm probably going to get 5 or 10. Although, admittedly, that long line is worth 2 of the smaller ones, so we'll see. Same, I've got a big story, just don't know how to write well or start. They always say you just need to start, and it's true, you do just need to start. And I am the perfect example of someone who obsesses over every detail, which is why the Wandering Combine has been so much of a different writing experience for me. Because I'm writing it from, I record the D&D sessions, video and audio, and then essentially transcribe it. So, oh fucking hell, 2 fish. So I call it, this is my long line, and I got 2, oh. Ten fish. I'm so fucked. I'm essentially transcribing. How long's that been there then? 17 hours. Alright, I'm going to wait a bit. I'm going to line it up and then wait. I'm essentially transcribing the sessions, and it's different because I don't have to obsess over every detail, but at the same time I'm stuck with certain things. Oh, I need a drink. I'm moving forwards. Pisces says, I think I can create a nice storyline but never know how to fill it out. That's a common problem, I think. Oh, I'm basically in BSc. What's BSc? But if one looks through my notebooks, it's filled with drawings and little symbols meant for an idea for a book. I've got like 10 to 20 like Word and Notepad documents on my computer that are just ideas, usually from dreams that I've written down. I feel like I can write decently, but I don't write at all. Now I know I can't draw. You must embezzle. And now for some ASMR. How are we doing on this then? 18 hours. Alright, stop. Okay, stay here. I want to start drawing. I've got... I've been following several artists on Twitter, and I see their art, and it makes me really want to draw. Particularly if it's not like the hyper-detailed art, you know, if it's just a certain style that, even though it's relatively simple, looks fantastic. And that's the sort of thing that inspires me. And actually, I don't know if you can see it. Hang on, if I turn that a bit. Do you see next to the diva statue this thing here? That's an art mannequin that I got to try and do some art with that, because you need it for the posing. Personally, I think. I don't know. I'm saying this as someone who doesn't draw, can't draw, and is incredibly new to drawing. But I've been doing some sketches, or at least I did, like last month. I haven't for the last few weeks. I tend to move on to projects, you know, is why I did the pilot of Rota and then you've not seen any of it for ages, because I was really into doing Rota and then I stopped because I got really into doing something else. So I painted obsessively for like 3 weeks and then I put it away again, and I haven't painted in the last like 2 weeks. And the reason I put it away was because I needed to move my desk to allow the guard to get to the window to put in the soundproof window. Or like last week, I spent every single spare moment writing the Wandering Combine. Alright, I'm gonna have to take this one in. Please be a good haul. Please be a good haul. I'm fucked if this is a bad haul. 12. That's not a great haul. I was hoping for 24. Every single spare moment in between the first session of D&D and the second, which was on Friday, I spent writing The Wandering Combine Part 1. It came out a lot longer than I intended, but still, I enjoyed it, and I'm glad we're going to be cutting it down to every 2 weeks instead of every week for the sessions, but also I intend to do shorter ones, so 2,000-3,000 words per section instead of 7,000. So I'll probably end up cutting one session of D&D into 2 separate stories, you know? Bachelor of Science, I'm with you. BSc, Bachelor of Science. Uh. 30, not amazing. I'm probably going to lose money. Oh yes, that's what I was saying. But the more I think about the art, the characters, because I came up with, the thing that made me really want to start drawing was I came up with some OCs. Oh, for fuck's sake. You wanker. I came up with some OCs, and I really want to put them into drawing. But the more I think about it, the more I think it would work better as a webcomic. Or a comic rather than... Oh, for fuck's sake. I haven't had this problem at all this entire fucking time. There. As a comic rather than as just an OC in situations, you know? Oh shit, gut the fish. I completely forgot to gut the fucking fish. Eek! Stop the boat! Now gut the fish. I was going to lose a load more money there. Oh, fuck me. This is the worst haul I've ever had. Normally I pull in like 1,000 kilograms, not fucking 600 or 500. And that's when I haven't spent, like... Oh no, I think I might have made my money back. Oh, that was crap. Ah. Alright, let's have a look on the map at what's biting. Because redfish are not okay anymore. No cod, some haddock, no pollock. Or very little pollock, and like very little redfish. A pantheon of gods based on yourselves. Yeah, I'd say those count as OCs. Alright, I am going to go into town. Fish market, dock. Alright, buy fuel. Repair hull, because somehow that got damaged. I think it just gets damaged over time. Didn't I see, like, somewhere to pass time? Skip time, there it is. 1 week. Alright, it's now September. So let's have a look. How the fishy doing? Very little fucking fishies. So little fucking fishies. Haddock looks like it's biting there. So little fucking fishies. I guess I'm waiting because I still can't do shit. Oh, I can look at the map from there. I don't need to leave. So little fucking fishies. Let's have a look at the mappy now. Nope. No fucking fishies. Am I losing money? 9-2 if I skip a week? No, I'm not. That's good, because I would have run out of money. I'm thinking maybe I should get some haddock. So, fish market. Haddock. Oh, hang on, sorry. Okay. Sorry. I got a text from a contractor I needed to check. Suddenly thought he said, "Oh, I'll be over soon," but no, he didn't say that, so it's okay. Right, haddock. So haddock is silvery with a little boxy side fin. Let's bait this one. So it's the top right one is yellowy colour. Mackerel. Alright. Let's get 2 lines of mackerel. Oh, I see. Are they different costs? Yes, they are. So shrimp is the most expensive. Alright, 2 lines of mackerel. And let's go fucking fishing, shall we? For me, an OC is always a character from a book I've started or at least have a couple of chapters on. Well, I think an OC is just... I don't know. It's like I've got... Oh, what am I doing? I'm just going to reverse out of this. It's like there's a list, a top 5 that I keep meaning to do, which is top 5 gaming OCs. And essentially, it's characters I've invented for the games I'm playing, whether you can come up with a character or not. You know, it is just whether you play it in a certain way and that changes things. My god, why is there a big cruise liner in the bloody way? I'm gonna have to go out past him. So, for example, if you play Skyrim in a certain way, your Skyrim character could be an OC if it has enough personality. I think the personality, having a personality, is the important part of an OC. But I think in art terms, it tends to just be an original character that you have designed yourself. Like a green Sonic is, I guess, technically a Sonic OC. And then up to there, and then there. There. OC technically stands for original character, so any character that anyone makes is an OC. Well, yes, but in the same way, there are different meanings. You can't take it completely literally. So, I can't think of an example at all. But, you know, even though OC stands for original character, that isn't necessarily what it means. They have connotations and other meanings. And then you get like self-inserts, also known as Mary Sue's, I think. I can't remember the male. I can never remember the male name for a Mary Sue. Which is where a character is... Well, no, Mary Sue and self-insert are not the same thing. Sorry, my mistake. A Mary Sue is when... What is my line doing? A Mary Sue is when there's a character who is just ridiculously capable. Like The Witcher. He's a Mary Sue. Because everyone knows him, he's amazing at everything he does, etc. A self-insert is when it is just... when you've essentially written yourself in. And I tend to do that. When I do self-inserts for TV shows or movies or whatever, it's... Sorry, when I do OCs for TV shows and movies or whatever, it's generally a self-insert. Because I think, how would I fit into this world? Gary Stew, that was it, yes. Return. Dock. Refuel. Disconnect. I find creating characters the most difficult thing to do, but I do have a nice BNHAOC called Flashback. BNH. Oh. Is that Hero Academia? The Japanese name for My Hero Academia. The Dragonborn. Yeah, the thing is though, it's different in games. It's very different in most games. No, it's not, because The Witcher's a game. No, it's different because sort of the reason you're so amazing at everything is because you are that powerful in game. It's not because you're best friends with everyone in power. I suppose you get that way. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm saying. I've barely played the Witcher games. Oh. I'm really low on money. This better be a good haul. If this isn't a good haul, I am a little bit screwed. I might need to go find new fishing territory. Shit. Oh, I almost missed that one. Oh crap, I'm doing this way too early, aren't I? Still 15, that's not bad. That's better than I've had lately. But I am doing this one a bit early. Look at you, you lovely haddock. Oh, tasty haddock. I don't think I've ever had haddock. Not really a massive fan of fish. Eating them or looking at them. Although, I reckon if I was to get a pet, it would probably be a fish. So I guess I do like looking at them. There are some I like looking at. You wiggly little bastard. I might be able to get to 50%. All I need is another 5 perfects. Another 4 perfects. Another 4 perfects. 3 perfects. Another 2 perfects. No, I'm never going to have a cat as a pet. Jack and Pippin were, or are, my parents' cats. I will, of my own free will, I will never have a cat as a pet. Pollock, nice. I was saying haddock. It's fine. I got a really good haul. That is a fantastic haul. What's your favourite fish? Koi. Definitely the koi. It's not the prettiest fish, but damn it is incredibly majestic. And it's what the yin and yang is sort of based on, I think. Or, no it's not. That's a stupid thing to say, Garen. Why would you say that? But they emulate it, you know, because 2 of them swim around in a circle and stuff. I might be just thinking of Avatar: The Legend of Aang. I could just be thinking of that. It's not that easy, Jason. I like cats. Cats are great. I love picking them up and just giving them a big old cuddle. Right, if I stop and then quickly gut some fish while the boat's still moving. 3 stars. 3 stars. 3 stars. 2.5 stars. Fish are too much effort. The reason I'll never have a cat is because when let's see, it was about 10 years ago. Fucking hell, 10 years ago. Because my sister and I had a cat each. Jack, that my parents still have, was my sister's one, and I had one called Yue, named after, coincidentally, the Legend of Aang character. Just massive coincidence that we happen to be talking about that. But yes, Yue is the Chinese word for moon, and it was she was an absolutely adorable little black and white cat, and we lost her, and it really affected me, and I do not want pets in the future because I will almost certainly outlive them, and I don't want to have to deal with that. And the reason, if I was to get anything, it would be a fish. They're easy to maintain. You don't need to walk them or let them out or worry about them escaping or getting hit by a car or what happened to Yue. But they are still a bit of life. And I think that's why I prefer plants like Vera, my aloe vera, and I've got a little oak sapling called Okie Voki. And I don't get as attached to plants, so it's not as cripplingly sad to me if something happens to them. But I was so massively affected by Yue that I don't ever want to go through that again. Turtles just don't interest me. Yeah, I know fish... Oh shit, I need to gut again. I know fish do get ill and die and stuff, and they don't live that long. The thing is, though, if you have multiple of them, they don't have personalities or individual... Fucking hell, that was a terrible cut. They don't have personalities or individual names. Or they might have individual names, but you're never going to be able to know which one's actually which. You might go, oh yes, I've got 3 fish. One's called Jerry, one's called Santa, and the last one's called Tireface. But unless they have very distinctive markings, you're not going to be able to tell them apart. So if one of them dies, it isn't as bad. 28 grand. That was a good haul. Anyway, enough about pets dying. It's really not something I enjoy talking about. I don't know how you managed to convince me to share all that information with you. So, I need to see what's where. Oh, Taserface. Your name is Taserface? I'll be right back. I'll be back shortly. Hello. I'm back. Ugh. People tell me I make weird noises when I stretch. So, what's biting? I could go for the haddock. Oh yes, I was looking for haddock and I got a load of pollock. Oh no, I think I got mostly haddock. I don't remember, I got one or the other. Or should I go looking for another port? I don't know why I can only see this area. It says you need to explore or something? You need to explore this area before you can fast travel there. Let's have a look. Town. Boat services. Dock. Refuel. Oh shit, I took a load of damage. Total quota per year, 110. I'm nowhere near that, am I? I really wish I could tell. Once this say activate. Oh. So let's see, there's 180. Yeah, that's easily the one I need to go for, the 180. It's actually a bit shorter. Huh. Interesting. Got a big bag of crabs here. So what's the benefit of that one? It's still only got 4 long lines, but the maximum is 500 hooks, whereas this is 4 long lines for 1,000. Is it because of the speed? Max speed 12 over 7, engine power 50 over 15. Fucking hell, that's a crap boat compared to the Yazzie. So it's just faster. That's the only benefit it has. Whereas that one can have 8 over 2,000, but it is over 1,000,000. Whereas that one can have 8 over 5,000 and nets. I think that's the one I should go for. No, I'm not upset. I'm fine. It's just, oh, there are quotas. Aha! I see. This is how you see your quotas. Okay. So I'm about halfway to my redfish quota. Alright. Now I'm okay. Now I know where all that is. Jason says, I get you. I went through a similar traumatizing event with a cat. My love for cats and their company is more powerful than crippling sadness. Yeah. For me, it's not worth it for me. But anyway, enough about that. No, I'm fine. I really am. How about a story time with Gar1? Gar1's true facts, Sykesy Alex, anything with a bed. I'm sorry, Violet? Have you heard of a game called Bug Fables? Yeah, I think so. I think I've heard of it. I think I saw it. I might have even been offered a key and I think I refused it. Boat with a bed. Oh yes, a boat with a bed. Sorry. This one doesn't have a bed. This one doesn't even have a cabin. This one doesn't look like it has a bed. Maybe in there. This one... No, that doesn't look like that has a bed either. This one maybe does. Very hard to see. It's also got the Voltec logo on it. No, I don't think that's probably a, oh, that's probably a freezer in there. That one probably does. And that one almost certainly does. Okay. Time to bait my hooks. I'm going to go for some more mackerel. I'm going to go 2 mackerel and 2 crab, I think. And we're going to give this a go and see how much money I lose. Do you have to buy a bed separately? Maybe. You know where I should get it though? IKEA. Because it's like Scandinavia. No, it's not funny. It's Norway, not Sweden. Don't be stereotypical, my god. Oh shit. No, it's redfish. Whew. Don't do that to me, game. Right, story time with Gar1. Well, you've already had a couple of stories about like university and stuff, but let's see if I can think of another story. I went to a charity shop the other day because I am looking for 2 things. 1, a settee, because at the moment the only settee I have is borrowed from my parents, and 2, a bookshelf, like a little shelving unit for downstairs, because I have approximately 10 years of white dwarves that will not fit on those shelves. At the moment, you still can't see, can you? It's fine. I really shouldn't play around with that. I've got it lined up so well normally. Where am I going? Oh, I'm not. The mackerel. Yes, at the moment I've got 2 shelves of books, and not including any white dwarves, I've basically filled those 2 shelves. So I've got like 10 years of white dwarves and nowhere to put them at all. And they're all sitting in boxes in my lounge. So I thought, right, what I'll do is I'll get a little shelving unit to White Dwarf's Games Workshop's Warhammer magazine, by the way, in case you're unaware. Anywhere else I can put these that might get me some fucking hooks? No. There is nowhere to put them. Fucking nowhere. Maybe up here? Sure, okay. Let's go out here into this crap area that no one knows and bloody pray. Am I going the right direction? Slightly more to the right. Yes, I'm looking for a shelving unit so I can just put them in there and they'll be nice and out of the way and not in giant bloody boxes. So, I went to a furniture charity shop. Try fast travelling to the edge of the radius and go out, maybe that'll work. I don't think it does. But alright, I'm just gonna leave it going full speed forwards and we'll see what happens. Hopefully it'll expand the area. So I was looking for settee and more importantly the shelves. And there was a really nice settee. The problem was it's huge and it would have filled my lounge. So I took measurements and I thought, right, all right, I'll come back in a couple of days and grab this because it was a decent price for a rather comfy settee or sofa or couch, whatever you want to call it. I call them settees, whatever. And I thought, okay, I'll come back in a couple of days. I just want to make sure that this thing will actually fit in my lounge. Turns out, no, it doesn't. It would fill the entire thing. I need a 2-seater, but this is a 3-seater. And the shelves, shelves unit was £15 for a nice looking shelf unit, but it was too small. White Dwarfs, I don't have any up here, they're all downstairs in boxes, as I mentioned. They're 11 inches tall, the magazines, and the shelves were only 10 inches tall, so it would not fit. Right, I'm going to try dropping my second line here. just because otherwise I'm wasting money on crab. So I sort of thought that story might be better than it was. That was a bit of a crap story. That was basically it. I went to look for a shelving unit, couldn't find a shelving unit. I found a shelving unit that was nice, but it was too small. So that's the end of that story. That was a terrible story, Garen. Why did you think a story about going to a bloody furniture charity shop would be an entertaining story for you to tell on a live stream, Garen? Come on. Get your head out of your ass is not a phrase I've ever used before. Actually, I can tell you a secret about... Well, it's not really a secret. It's not really interesting. I'm going to tell you a fact about me and arses. That came out very wrong. I always use the British term for everything, and I say arse, but for dumbass, I think it sounds better with ass instead of arse. Dumbass is okay, but dumbass sounds, I don't know, somehow wittier, or at least snappier, you know? Just me? Could just be me. Right, by the time I get here, this should be ready to be collected. How about a story, Ben? If Ben was here, I'd get him to tell me a story. Sadly, Ben is not here. Yeah, that didn't appear to expand the radius. I assume you need to discover the other ports. So I might need to just, like, go sailing out there. But I don't want to go out there on this shit little boat. It's going to take fucking hours. Thanks for the suggestion, though, Anthony. I appreciate it. Ugh. Ow! Oh, I'm okay. Ow. Bloody hell, that hurt. Wow, it's almost the end of September already. Because I slept for like 3 fucking weeks. Is GV Raft not going to continue? Probably not. In all honesty, the game has lost almost all of its goodwill for both of us. Or is wasted almost all of our goodwill for it, more accurately. It was very underwhelming, and I don't like the direction it was going, and then they finally added in the rudder, and as I sort of predicted and feared, it's almost an end game thing where you've got to... Sorry, my voice is going a bit croaky. Excuse me. The one problem that Raft had was it began to overcomplicate things. And I reckon at least partially this is because they were courting the YouTuber market. YouTubers play their game, people buy their game, direct correlation between YouTubers playing it and increase in sales. The problem is, the way they did this was not by making a fun, entertaining game, they did this by making it as fiddly as possible. So, in order to... I honestly cannot think of an example off the top of my head, but like for the rudder, it needs to be powered. So to power the rudder, to turn the goddamn raft, which is something they've been promising they'd add since like year 1, they put in a powered steering wheel that you need to fuel. So you need to build the thing to build the fuel. You then need to power that to build the fuel, to put into the thing that you had to build to turn the raft, and then you can turn the raft. Instead of a stick. And I reckon that is at least partially because they were courting the market. Because if a YouTuber spends 3 hours building the rudder, then that's 3 hours of videos. But if they spend 2 seconds building a stick, it is a better game for it, but gets less YouTube time and probably therefore less sales. And this might be an incredibly cynical way of looking at it, but so many of their decisions seem based on this idea of overcomplicating it to stretch out the playtime rather than making a fun, good game. And I'm really salty about it, and I'm very sorry about that. But it let me down. I had incredibly high hopes for it, and it let me down. But then will be in other stuff. The next co-op series I do, even when I do it, I don't know when I'm going to do it. Like I said, I want to cut back on some stuff on the channel so that I can do the stuff I promised, like Age of Encryption. That's a higher priority to me than starting a brand new multiplayer series. As much fun as it will be, and I know it will be fun when we do start it, I've had Ben and another couple of people waiting on me to say, right, we're going to do this now, before they'll actually play this game. And I can't wait for it because I really want to play more of that game. But it's more important that I fulfill my older promises than start new stuff. And that's something I need to... Yeah, I need to just do the older stuff. I do really want to bring AoE back, and I need to rewatch AoE to get me hyped up for doing it, and then I will actually do it, now that I've got the window sorted. Shit, misclicked. Now I've got the window sorted, I can do a multiplayer series again. Clicked way too early then. So that's why AoE hasn't... Like, there's been no progress on it for the last few months, because I've been waiting until I had a window. But now I can actually get on with it. So what I will try to do this week is watch through AoE to get me hyped up to continue it and fix the problems. What I have been watching is my old Left 4 Dead co-op series, which I recorded back in 2011, 9 bloody years ago. It's insane. And I've been rewatching that because I wanted to start doing some compilations. Ooh, 1,000 kilograms of cod. Oh, that is now explored. Oops, sorry. Clicked M. I want to start doing some compilations. So I've been looking through that for stuff like times... I've been, watching through my multiplayer stuff for times I troll people, times we're salty, times we, take cheap shots at each other. And it's been great fun watching the older stuff. But I kind of think maybe I should delete the older stuff. I kind of think maybe I should delete the Left 4 Dead series. Because it was 9 years ago, I was 9 years younger, I was about 18, 19 when we did it. And I'm really not proud of a lot of the jokes we make in that. And part of that was the people I was doing it with. But, like, if I was to ever run for office or get a job at somewhere like Disney, I would have to delete a lot of that stuff because some of those jokes are just not appropriate. And I do feel bad about them, and I do kind of think maybe I should delete it. I have never tried Dwarf Fortress, no. I've played a lot of games that claim to be inspired by it, but I've never actually played Dwarf Fortress itself. Is this something you can listen to in the background at points? What? Oh, sorry, Age of Decay. Age of Decay is... You could probably listen to that in the background. I mean, I spend most of my time watching stuff in the background while I am doing stuff. Well, that was a terrible haul. I sort of expected that one to be. That was the... Oh no, this is the bad one. This is the one that I expected to be terrible. But, yeah, even that one was not a great fishing spot. My favourite thing is, can I borrow you for a sec, especially when they're making the coagulated blood. Oh yeah, that was fun. I'll just quickly gut these. Prime Minister Gar1. I honestly think that like a YouTuber or a streamer or some sort of internet personality is going to be the next big political thing to happen. And like there was in Detroit Become Human, the president was a former blogger. Like the president of the US was a former blogger. Former vlogger, sorry, with a V. And now that it's been shown that a reality TV host can become president, and apparently that's perfectly a-okay. Still not talking about politics for politics, I'm just mentioning it in general. I do think that someone like a YouTuber or a streamer will be the next big thing in politics. And they'll hit really, really well with the younger audience, partially because they'll have heard of them, or hopefully. But yes, like my mum's always said I should go into politics because I'm diplomatic. And that might not come across very often on the channel, but I swear to God it is true. I am a very diplomatic person. I don't expect this to be a good haul. Maybe 7? Oh, 10. That's better than I thought. Ukrainian comedian president. But I do sort of half entertain the idea maybe one day I could run for office. And I have no idea how much of my channel would kill my chances. Considering what the sort of thing people look up these days, and someone goes on and watches my old Left 4 Dead series in which I don't even want to repeat some of the jokes. It was the company as well. The company, as in the people I was with, not like the company I worked for or anything. They brought out certain kinds of jokes. And in a lot of ways, the jokes we were making were okay, sort of, for us. But they're not any jokes I would make or probably even find funny these days. It's just more that they were funny at the time, and I remember that. But yes, anyway. I've been watching those to do compilations. Oh, gutting fish. So, expect to see some clips from Co-op Left 4 Dead. On compilation videos. Whew. You said piss once? Yeah, you're a bit edgy. Oh wow, I completely filled my boat. I guess two 250s is the best I can do. 2 500s is the best I can do. Ow. Okay, sell all of those. 45 grand. Oh. Nice. Sorry, I had a smudge on my glasses. Little tip, the murdering in your co-op portal is perfect for compilations. Yes, I'm looking forward to that. James is probably the trolliest person I know. So, let's see. Due to high demand, cod prices are increasing. Haddock season has just started. The local government wants to increase production at local fisheries. Haddock prices have risen. Mackerel population is booming. Go trawling. Well, I can't get mackerel. I think I need a net for that. Okay. So, haddock. Haddock and cod are currently the most profitable. Cod, fucking nowhere. Haddock, yeah, okay. Alright, so I'll put one there and one there. Bait the long lines with whatever. Sorry, which one's for haddock and which one's for cod? So cod is the brown lumpy one, haddock is the square fin one. Brown lumpy one and square fin one. So it's the top two, blue and yellow. Okay. Alright, we'll go with that then. 2 of those. I will not bait the other 2. I'll leave them unbaited. No, actually, what I will do is I will bait them, but I'll get them on the return. So I'll leave them when I come back here to sell my other stuff. Maximize profit, you know? I think an older series that I absolutely love is Tech Town. What an awesomely pure series. And GLaDOS, when she's assigning points for it, is genius. Every time the right word for something is used in Raft. Yes, that's a suggestion I've had for a compilation. That'll be a fun one. Oops, shit, didn't mean to place that there. Yeah, Tech Town is another one that's got some good trolley moments. So, drop 500. Right, let's have a look. The crab. Crab is good for both. So crab should be here and shrimp should be there. So drop 500 crab. You could make these videos patron only and delete them on YouTube. Not saying you should, but because you shouldn't, and just delete the videos or edit them. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have any... I sort of want to have as few videos as possible as patron only. But also, if they're available, someone will find them. It's more... No, it's fine. I'm just a bit self-conscious about the jokes I make, so... Lovely shack. Ah, lovely bit of shack. Lovely shack, mate. I was completely unaware I did that as well. Hello, that's you. That's how dumb you sound. I have been rewatching my Portal 2 single-player playthrough for clips as well. Because someone suggested, like, cameras and... every time you destroy a camera, or every... What was the other one? Oh, Derek. Every instance of Derek. I'm trying to get. So let's see. I don't have time to go up there. That's already had 5 hours, so I guess I'll go back here, refuel, and go back out again. I feel like this game needs something more to it. Oh wow, we're almost at 2 hours again. Oh yes, I had a look at my stats for how I'm doing towards path to affiliate, and I'm doing absolutely fine. You know, I said, oh, I might need to do an extra stream. I was wrong entirely. I thought I'm going to be really, really short on time, and I might not actually make it. I was miscounting entirely. Because it turns out it's 8 hours. I thought 8 hours over a month. That means I've got to stream 8 times, but no, it's 2 hours per stream, and then I hit the 8 hours within 4 streams. Ugh. Space Core. Bioshock and Bees. I don't know if I've got that one written down. I will have a look. Space. When I go to space. I do not have Bioshock Bees. Bioshock Bees. So far the compilations I'm working on are the different names in Raft, Black Mesa Guard standoffs. Someone suggested in Colosseum every time I say no to doing the plot. Hasty Milk from Age of Decay. Every time I've broken a camera in Portal. Every time... Oh, I complain about the cause. It wasn't... Derek wasn't a list I actually started writing yet. Every time I complain about cause, like Virgil or... what's his name? Wheatley. Team kills in various things. All my interactions with Georgie in Papers, Please. My interactions with unique people, those two might overlap a bit. Again, in Papers, Please. Anytime I complain about planes overhead, which won't be an issue here, instead you'll get sirens. Every mention of Derek, just a laughing compilation, savage comments, trolls, salt, and now bees are all the ones that I'm roughly working on. Right, if I go to there and then back again, hopefully that'll be... Fantastic. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I've disconnected from YouTube. And reconnected. Sorry, if you messaged on YouTube in the last few minutes, I probably didn't see it. Compilation of the different kinds of Ben. Well, that's a good one. You need a plastic Ben. It's still like my favourite bit. Plastic Ben. And drive-by hauling. 14. Maybe it doesn't actually get longer, like the number you have to hook. Because I swear I've not hooked anything extreme and yet I've pulled in like 80 fish. Saying Tabby's in the baby voice. That's actually my cat voice. That's the voice I use for talking to actual cats. Like, hello, isn't it so adorable? Look at how fluffy it is. Aww. That's the voice I use for cats. So hopefully I will bring this haul in and then set the next one and then call it a day. I don't need to go over the 2 hours. I'm about half an hour over from the extra streams. And tomorrow, it turns out there aren't enough man-ups. There were only like 6 or 7 instances of it. I thought there were more than that as well. But no, there really aren't that many. What's your favourite TV show? I've been really into Prodigal Son. I've not seen that. I've not even heard of that, if I'm perfectly honest. Oh, that was a really good haul. My favourite show is Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. A show about the writing of a comedy sketch show. Not to be confused with 30 Rock, which is a crap show that is the reason Studio 60 was cancelled. Honestly, I've never seen 30 Rock. I'm boycotting it. Also, I'm not a massive fan of Tina Fey. Right, so instead of just heading straight off, I then drop the other crab line I had here. You haven't done the lined up melons in different games. Oh, haven't you also done the lined up melons? What lined up melons? Gar1on's melons. That was a joke from TTT. Ugh. Since you disconnected, I'll ask again. Do you have a picture of Ayla? Oh! No, I didn't see that message. I don't have a picture of Ayla. I am really hoping someone does me some fan art, if I'm perfectly honest. I would bloody love to see it. I don't have a picture at all. I only have the description. So I described her in as much detail as I could in the story. But the picture I use as an in-game token is sort of stolen. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that? Is that a whale? Is that a shark? Is that a ship? I have no idea what that is there. I think it's supposed to be a whale, but it's fucking up. But yes, the picture I use for Ayla on, because we play D&D on Roll20, the picture I use is just ripped from someone else's art. So I don't want to share that, both because I don't know whose art it is, but also I don't want sort of Ayla to be based on that. That was just because it was a purple-skinned tiefling. But yes, I would absolutely love to see some fan art. I have actually ordered a model of Ayla from HeroForge, which is a website that lets you design your own models. It's sort of specifically for people to make models of their D&D characters. So I will be posting pictures of that when it arrives and when I paint it. Lunar Sea, that is a good question, Jason. Lunar Sea, Yellow Sun, and Bear Hunter, the three people from Left 4 Dead, I am no longer in contact with. It's not something I will be talking about at all, but essentially we had a falling out and we've not been in contact for years. And that's why Tektan ended suddenly, because we had our falling out. And we just ended the series, or I ended the series. And it's a shame, but that's why she wasn't in Voltec. But I won't be going into any more detail on that, I'm afraid. Coconuts? Lined up coconuts. Oh, yes, sorry. I just read that. Haven't you also done the lined up melons / coconuts in different games? You mean my song? The song I sing? Right, let's go have a look at what this is. The song about, oh shit, how's it go? I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts, doobie-doo. Look, here they are all standing in a row. I've got big ones, small ones, ones as big as your head. Just give it a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. That I have done in several things. I think I'd find it difficult to find them all, and I don't think it would be enough for a compilation. To be honest, I didn't think there'd be enough camera destroying for a compilation, but I destroy at least like 10 in just the original Portal, and more in Portal 2, so that might be enough for a compilation. And I did do a version with tabbies, yes. I'm afraid I've not seen any of Doctor Who. I stopped watching during Capaldi's time because some of the crap they wrote was just too much for me to bother continuing to read. I'm moving very slowly because I've got a lot of weight of fish. See, I'm almost full on fish. Oh shit, actually. I'm going to have to turn around and drop the line. I forgot to do that. Alright, while I'm trundling over there in my trawler, I will get these fish. got a lovely bunch of fishy doo doopy doo. Here they are, a-gutting in a row. I've got sharp knives, blunt knives, knives as wide as your face. I don't know. No idea what that was. It's gone! It's gone! I looked away and it vanished! Okay. That was weird. Oh, Capaldi was a terrible doctor. He did get better over time, but my god, he was awful. Slowly turning around my incredibly overweight boat. I have seen Gotham. Yes, I've seen the entirety of Gotham. Took me a while, but I eventually did. I enjoyed it. I also liked Smallville. I don't like Batman or Superman very much, but I did enjoy Gotham and Smallville. Prodigal Son is about a profiler and his serial killer father solving crimes. I watched Mindhunter on Netflix, and that was awful. Oh yeah, I did like the way they did Edward Nygma's arc. Yeah, I agree. He was the standout. Casting-wise, character-wise, he was amazing. And Selena Kyle was pretty good too. Although, I feel they didn't really know what to do with her as much. Right, it's time to go back. The various Jokers were good, but again, I think they were trying too hard. I say again. Overall, it was really good. The main problem was Bruce Wayne. He was terrible. Even Alfred grew on me, but Bruce Wayne was pretty bad throughout. What don't you like about him? Oh, Capaldi. He's too angry. My favourite was Tennant, who was friendly and had a hard side, but was still a really, really likeable guy. 50 grand. Oh, next time I'm going to be able to get that boat. I'm going to be able to afford the next boat, so we're going to have to think of names. I need to think of a name for the next boat up. So if this one's the Uncle Lufty, have a think. I suppose he's not supposed to be likeable, but I just didn't give a shit about him at all. It's like, oh, it's cut away from the Penguin, and oh, it's more of Bruce Wayne and his shit side plot. And the other terrible character, Barbara. Barbara was awful, and her hair in like season 5 or whatever, the really short white blonde hair, I laughed every single time I saw it. It was so terrible. Anyway, the Fast Stream, oh, that could be a good one. I do like the Fast Stream, and if and when I do actually own a boat in real life, I will probably name it the Fast Stream. Anyway, that is it. I'm never going to call a boat Boaty McBoatface Derwent. Oh, what I will do is quickly bait the hooks with crib and shrimp. And I'll deal with that next time. So, thank you very much for watching. Taserface. Briefcase. Oh, that's a good one. Actually, let's have a quick look at them. Town? Dock. Yeah, dock. So, if this one's the Uncle Lufty, can I turn it around so I can look at the front? No, I cannot. Okay, well, this is the Uncle Lufty. This one is, I don't know, it looks a bit, well, it's the Yazzie. It looks a bit snazzier, a bit sleeker, fast. Which one of these is the most like a briefcase? I'd say that one looks like a briefcase. You know, it's sort of wooden, brown. bit boxy. So that one can be briefcase. The Falabuan. I'm going to have to write this down before I forget. So Falabuan briefcase. Yeah, Barbara Keane. Worst character in that. Interesting to begin with. Really terrible by the end. So, which of these should be the fast stream? There's the Yazzie, this Jarken. That doesn't really look like a fast stream, does it? I think that one should be the fast stream. The problem is, I don't think I'm going to use this very much. The Borealis. Oh, it's probably got to be the Lunar Bow for the Borealis. But yeah, I think the Yazzie should be the fast stream because the fast stream is a bit of a sleek name, but I don't think I will use it much. So Yazzie fast stream noted. Oh, last thing I will say about Gotham, the Bruce Selena chemistry, absolutely adorable. I mean, early on, it really sort of went downhill as time went on when Bruce became insufferable. But right, thank you very much for watching. Next time, I'll leave this in the vote. I'll add weight to it in the same way as I did before. Am I wearing a suit? No, I'm wearing like a jacket. It's fine. You look like an orange suit. I am the Joker. Well, it might. Yeah, Jason. They are, continuing it with Alex, even though it's a prequel. It means they are aware of the Half-Life series exists. Yes, hello, future people. But yes, I'll put this in the vote again next time, and if it wins, we'll play some more. And hopefully, I will unlock the fast stream next time. Oh, Kanito! It's great to see you. I'm afraid you have terrible timing because we're done. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for dropping by. Hashtag path to affiliate. Join the Discord and we can talk more. Discord linked in the description of the YouTube stream. It's great fun on there. Right. Catch you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more. Probably Thursday is probably going to be my next stream. So look out for the vote on Wednesday night. Starting Wednesday night, probably. Starting Wednesday. Anyway, catch you later. And I hope you enjoyed the face cam. And I'll try and keep it in for the future ones. Bye-bye.